guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, we're going to make something fun yet delicious. We're going to make my cannolis today, but we're going to do it with a little twist. I'm going to make waffle cannolis. Get it? Waffle cone cannolis. Waffle cannolis. Okay, I know I'm lame. Anyways, so we're going to make those. It's a really fun, quick and easy little dessert to put together. So here's the list of ingredients you guys are going to need for this. You're going to need some mini chocolate chips, plus more for melting, and I'll explain that in a minute. You're going to need some waffle cones, of course. You're going to need some ricotta cheese. You're going to need some confectioner's sugar. You're going to need some cinnamon. You're going to need zest of an orange. You're going to need some heavy whipping cream. You're going to need some vanilla. And that's all you need to make Rexy'S waffle cannolis. So let's go have some fun, guys. Okay guys, so we're going to start with the ricotta first. What we need to do is we need to strain this cheese to get all the water and moisture out. It's really, really important that you do this when you're making cannolis. So all I have here is a cheesecloth, and it's over just a normal strainer, and then a bowl. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to put the ricotta cheese in here. We're going to close her up. We need to be somewhat dry. So all you're going to do is put the ricotta cheese right in there. And if you don't have a cheesecloth or you can't find one, just go ahead and at least use a strainer of some sort, one with very small holes in it, and just cover it tightly. Take a spatula or something and just mush it in there, and then, like I said, cover it and then stick it in the refrigerator. So all you're going to do is you're going to just take it, kind of mash it down. And like I said, it's really important to do this step. You could put it in overnight, just make sure it's covered really well. Or what I'm doing is I'm just going to put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours until we're ready to go ahead and make the cannolis. Alright, that's good enough. And then all you're going to do is just take your cheesecloth, fold it over there like that. It's not going to hurt nothing. Mash it down just a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, see, it's already lost a lot of juice in there. See that? Alright, so all I'm going to do now is I'm going to wrap it with some saran wrap, stick it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. So we'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, so while the ricotta's in the refrigerator, I'm going to go ahead and start dipping my cones. All I have here is, like I showed you guys before, it was my chocolate chips in the bowl, and I used a pot and water as a double broiler, and I just melted the chocolate. So this is all we're going to do. I have my little helper here. She's going to help me. So all you're going to do is you're going to take one of your cones, and you're going to take a brush, and you're just going to take some of the chocolate and brush the bottom of your cone with the chocolate. Like that. And you're going to take your cone and you're going to dip it in your chocolate. Let the excess drip off. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just like that. And then I'm going to put it over here. All I have here is a plate that I've lined with some parchment paper, because we're going to be sticking this in the freezer. It's going to have to stay in the freezer for at least an hour so that the chocolate hardens before we fill it with the cannoli filling. So I'm going to have my little helper come and help. She wanted to help out with the chocolate, probably because she wants to lick the bowl when we're done.
Yep.
And yeah, so I'm going to have Alyssa come over here.
My cameo.
Okay. So this is Alyssa's little hands. My little hand model, Alyssa.
No.
Alright, so we're going to take the cone. You're going to take your brush, dip it in the chocolate.
A lot or a little?
Whatever you want.
Whatever I want.
Spread it nicely and softly so that the cone doesn't break. Yeah. You could put more in there, however much you want.
I'm going to put the whole bowl in it.
No, not the whole bowl. And then you could show them how it looks in the inside.
Can they see it?
Yeah, they could see it. Okay. And then you're going to take your cone and dip it. Turn it around. Perfect. Let it drip. Perfect. Look at that, guys.
Mine looks
Wow,
better than yours.
yours looks better than mine. Okay. And then you're just going to place it right here on the plate. Alright, so go ahead and do another one.
Okay.
It's my little sous chef over here.
I thought you were saying sushi.
My little sushi. Perfect. Beautiful.
Okay.
Awesome. That one's really pretty. Dip it in your chocolate. Smear it around. Very nice. Oh, I like the way you do that. Yours looks much better than mine.
That's my technique.
We're going to put it there. That was a big glob. That's a lot of chocolate. That's right.
That one can be
I'll make that one for you.
No, that one can be Dad's.
It's very pretty. Yeah, I like the way you do it, and then you, yeah. Perfect. I'm going to start putting them this way because I don't have enough room. And like I said, guys, we're going to put this in the freezer for at least an hour before we fill it. This way the chocolate all hardens up again. Beautiful. Gorgeous. So pretty. That's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, and that's it, guys. That's all you do. Are you taking the bowl?
Yep.
Okay. She's taking the bowl of chocolate. Alright, guys, and that's all you do for the shells. Don't they look pretty? So I'm going to go ahead and pop these in the freezer. So we'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, guys, so the next step is we're going to make our whipped cream. So what I have here, before I start this process, you're going to need either a little piping bag, if you don't have one of these, because we're going to put the filling in there. You could just take a Ziploc and, fill it up, and then just cut a corner out, how big you need it. So there's chocolate chips in there, so you'll need it, a little bigger than normal. But all you do is just cut that little corner out if you don't have a piping bag. So I have that. So at this point, all we're going to do is make some whipped cream. And to do that, all you need is a blender or a stand mixer. If you don't have that, you can just use a regular whisk. It'll just be, a little bit of arm strength, to whisk it up. And then all you're going to do is we're going to mix this. We're going to start slow and then end up going higher. And what we're looking for is stiff peaks. But I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so right there is what we're looking for. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the Ricotta cheese that's in the refrigerator. It's been in there probably 6 hours at least. And we're going to go ahead and put this baby together. Okay, guys, so I got my Ricotta cheese out of the refrigerator. And like I said, I didn't have any saran wrap. I guess I ran out. So I just covered it with some foil. As long as you keep it covered. And look at all the liquid that it left behind. If you guys can see that. That's a lot of liquid. We do not want that in our cannoli filling. So, all you got to do is now take it out. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it in this bowl because we're going to fold it in. That's good enough. Alright, put this to the side. Alright, and all we're going to do is fold this in real quick with the whipped cream. And this is the whipped cream is going to give it a little extra creaminess to the filling. Alright, that's good. At this point, we're going to go ahead and add everything. So, the confectioner sugar and the regular sugar. Our cinnamon. We're going to do probably about a teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to hold off for a second on the chocolate chips, and I'm going to do my orange zest. And if I had to guess on the orange zest, I would say 1/4 of a teaspoon. That looks good. Alright, so we're going to mix this.
See if I can do it without flinging confectioner sugar everywhere. This smells so good, guys. Like, you smell everything. You can smell the sweetness, you can smell the orange zest, you can smell the vanilla. You can smell a little bit of the cinnamon. Trust me on this cannoli filling. It's delicious.
And what we're looking for is this to be a nice creamy texture. So it's pretty much almost there. I'm going to put my mini chocolate chips in and continue to stir it. Alright, this looks delicious, smells delicious. I'm going to taste it. Wow, 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 wow. I could literally just lick this spoon right now. Think I should? It's that good, guys. It's that good. I'm not. I'm going to be good. Guys, so if you know me, you know I'm all about the fancy, right? So you don't have to do this. I'm doing this for you guys. I melted a little bit of more chocolate. And I have a pretty plate here that I'm going to be putting them on. And look how cute they came out, guys. They're nice and frozen. One stuck to the other. He's over here, so I have him hiding because he broke off. But that's okay. So that's ready. And then I have some chocolate chips here. So we're going to put it on top, and then some confectioner sugar. And I'll show you. So I just melted a little bit of chocolate. And we're going to make the plate fancy. Maybe. I'm not artistic. My husband and my daughter is. You're going to take it, and I'm just going to do like a little swipe. Probably should have quit while I was ahead, right? Just like that. However you guys want to make it pretty and fancy. And then I'm going to put the cones on it. I'll show you. Alright. So this is how we're going to assemble these delicious waffle cannolis. Okay, so here's my filling. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my piping bag.
Try not to make too much of a mess here.
It's good enough for now. Tighten her up. Okay. Perfect. And you're just going to take your, if you don't break them, you're just going to take your cone, see the chocolate inside? And you're just going to fill her up. I think the chocolate chips are getting stuck. I used the biggest one I had. Yeah, let me fix that real quick. Alright, we're not going to use the tip. There we go. And just fill her up like that. And then we're going to put her on the plate like that. And the next one. Look how cute that is, guys. And then we're going to put some chocolate chips on the top. Alright, I'm going to finish doing this. And I will show you what they all look like when I am done. Okay, guys, I finished them all. I mean, the chocolate on the plate really wasn't necessary. But, you know, just trying to be pretty and fancy. At this point, all you have to do is add a couple extra chocolate chips to the top. Put them on the plate if you want, like I'm doing, by accident. And then all you're going to do is take some confectioner's sugar And I just sprinkle it on the cone. Just like that. Aren't they pretty, guys? There you go, my waffle cone cannolis, or I like to call them my waffle cannolis. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. My family's going to absolutely love them. Cannolis go very fast around here. As always, thank you guys for your love and support. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.